life rafts and life jackets. In the very unlikely event of an emergency, please listen to any instructions given to you from a crew member, okay? The toilets, if you need them, they're downstairs at the back of the boat. Big Ben is the nickname of the bell inside the tower, which chimes on the hour and the hour only. The chimes you hear at quarter past, half past and quarter to, they're called the Westminster chimes. So Big Ben is only the hour bell. They're working inside. Like I said, folks, we're going to turn the boat round, make our way down the river. On your right hand side there, the old County Hall. Used to be the office for the Greater London Council. Today it's a hotel, the Marriott Hotel. Really make sure they're going to say yes, I really would. The bridge is the Charing Cross Railway Bridge. On your right is Soundproof, the Royal Festival Hall. It's a remaining building from the Festival of Britain. John and Frank Sinatra, they've all performed live. Golden sandy beach on the right. Look at that, look. That's beautiful, isn't it? It really is. You can go down there if you like, folks. You can sunbathe. The children, they can swim in the polluted water of the river. It's a lovely place to go, it really is. On your right, the Oxo Tower, the red bricked building with the tower in the middle, the Oxo Tower, used to be a warehouse for the company Oxo. Years ago, advertisement was banned on the Thames. You wasn't allowed to advertise, but the company found a clever way around it. They built the tower in the middle with the company name Oxo in the windows. You see, they found a clever way around it. This is for the new sewer system being built in London, the Thames Tideway Tunnel. They're digging down under the mud of the river and they're building new sewer pipes along the Thames. The Blackfriars Bridges. The Blackfriars Road Bridge. We then have the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. You'll see the red columns as we go through, the remains of the London, Chatham and Dover Railway. The top of the bridge, it was taken down, as you can see, nearly 40 years ago. It became unsafe. It couldn't hold the weight of the modern day trains. Now this is the halfway point of our journey down to Tower Pier. Is everybody okay out there? Yeah, a few people? Yeah? Are you all enjoying the little commentary along the way? You are? Okay, good. Yeah. So any fans of modern art, it's a lovely place to go. If you don't like modern art, well, don't go there, honestly. You won't be impressed if you don't like it, you really won't. Millennium Footbridge, also known as the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. On its opening day, this bridge was swaying from side to side. The Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. Look at the old Globe Theatre. Built by an American man, Sam Wanamaker. It took Sam 20 years to get permission to build, but sadly he never saw the completed. Right, the London Borough of Southwark. The City of London on our left. The 1 square mile City of London, the original London, where the Romans settled. They called it Londinium. Right? It's the replica of the Golden Hind, Sir Francis Drake's ship, the Golden Hind. Drake was the first Englishman to sail around the world, and the ship there, a little replica, it's a tourist attraction today. University, baptised inside the church. London Bridge, this bridge here, sometimes gets confused with the bridge ahead of us, Tower Bridge, but this one is London Bridge. It's written on the stone as we go through there. It's the 5th London Bridge to span this site. The first bridge was built by the Romans 2,000 years ago. It's not famous for what it looks like, obviously. It's famous for the amount inside there. On the 72nd floor, there is a viewing platform. It's called The View. It costs about £30 a ticket to go up there. Go there for free of charge. You can sometimes show up on the day and just show photo ID and let you up there, but it's always best to try and book in advance because it can get very busy. On your right, the HMS Belfast, the warship. She was built in Belfast, 1938, built in the same shipyard as the Titanic. Saw action throughout the Second World War. It's a museum today. There's 9 levels to explore, from the captain's bridge right down to the engine rooms. You'll see the large guns at the back of the ship there. There's 12 6-inch thick guns. Each one right at the starboard side of the boat. You should get a nice little view. A very famous bridge. It's famous because it can open. It takes 90 seconds for the bridge to open. It lets large ships in and out to the city of London. It's completely free of charge. Completely free of charge to open the bridge. It's not as old as it's supposed to look, only around 120 years old. All the Gothic design, the stonework, is there for decoration. The stones can be taken down. It will still work, still fully functional, only there to blend in with the Tower of London. The tower on your right there, the Tower of London, built in the reign of William the Conqueror, 1078. They don't provide live guiders. They give us an audio guide, a little device, we just press play. All we say, folks, if you enjoyed the commentary, you want to show some form of a little thank you, you're more than welcome. I'll be standing by the exit gate with the captain's silver bucket. He's going to come past us in a second on our port side there. He's ahead of us at the moment. When he comes past us, we'll turn the boat round and we'll start heading down to Greenwich and we'll follow him through Tower Bridge.
Oh, he's coming from that way. There. God, it looks like it is.
Yeah, only open to let that butt thing through.
Yeah. We're gonna get crushed. Anyway, yeah, look. That's where I could get my car now and just drive.
And I took a little Bridge.
Well, there we go, folks. Hopefully you've all got a nice little view there, nice little picture or video of the bridge. We'll get going now down to Greenwich. We might be a little bit behind schedule, but I mean, I think it's worth it for you to see a nice little view of Tower Bridge. Once we leave the bridge behind us, we stand side there, the Aviva. It's been here for about a month now. It's owned by a British billionaire called Joe Lewis. He's one of the owners of Tottenham Hotspur, the football team from North London, Spurs. He's from the East End of London, which is the area on our left, a district called Bow, East End of London. Became very famous during the 60s because of the Cray twins, the London gangsters, Ronnie and Reggie Cray. They ruled the East End of London. They make films about them now, don't they? Legend with Tom Hardy. That's about the Cray twins. It's believed to be the site of Execution Dock. If you was found guilty of piracy, you was walked down the beach at low tide, chained to a wooden post, and then just left there for the tide to slowly rise above your head. It takes around 5 hours for the tide to flood into London, so it's quite a long and gruesome death. The most famous person to receive the punishment, Captain William Kidd, the famous Scottish pirate, the grounds of the church, the Mayflower. You'll see some old warehouses on your left hand side there, New Crane Wharf, Metropolitan Wharf. The word wharf, it's an Anglo-Saxon word. It means warehouse or dock side. You'll notice the old warehouses, they're flush with the river. They go straight down into the Thames. Easy for the cargo to be loaded inside, you see. All the new buildings that are being built today, they're being made to build back from the river's edge, leaving a pathway, but the old warehouses, they're flush with the river. Salesmen and politicians, they all use it. It's still the devil's tavern today, it really is. No bridges, only tunnels and ferries across the river. Every single apartment inside has a river view. They can all see the Thames from their homes. It nearly doubles your property's price if you can see the River Thames Marina. It connects the Thames with the canal systems of the UK. You could go through, you could join the Regent's Canal, the Grand Union Canal. If you kept going, it'd take you all the way to Manchester. Over 2,000 miles of inland waterways. Years ago, cargo would have been delivered to canal boats at this point, loaded onto canal boats and then delivered around the country via the canal systems. I'm not an alcoholic, honestly, they're just quite interesting. The pub was a very famous pub in this area, made famous by Charles Dickens. He mentions the pub in one of his novels, he writes about it in one of his novels. Also dates back to the 1500s as well, the grapes. It's now owned by Sir Ian McKellen, the actor who played Gandalf, Lord of the Rings. You've got a good chance of meeting him inside the grapes in London.
Wow.
Now you may have noticed, folks, we're rounding the bend on the river. Look behind you there, look, we're coming round the big bend. Land on the left, 15-20 minutes, we'd meet the Thames on the other side, the big horseshoe bend at this point. It's not the building you'll see in a second with the pyramid top, the flashing light. That's number 1 Canada Square. It's also known as the Canary Wharf Tower, or Canary Wharf. It's the financial district of London today. It's a lovely place to visit. It's been built in and around the West India Docks, which all used to be, and some still are over there on the left. The bars are also downstairs. If you wish to smoke, you can do so at the back of the open top deck. Right at the back there is okay with us. And like I say, I'll talk to you again in about 5 minutes.
There's one in Battersea. There's one there.
A red ball and a T mast in the distance above the hill. That's the Royal Observatory. At the top of the park, that's where the Meridian line, 0 degrees longitude, it runs through Greenwich. That's where Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, is set. If you go east of Greenwich, you add time. If you go west, you take away time. It's all calculated from the Royal Observatory. We've got the Cockney Sark on the right hand side there, the famous tea clipper. It was used to transport tea from India and China to Butler's Wharf near Tower Bridge. The green dome on the right, that's a foot tunnel. You can go down underneath the river at this point here to the other side, you see, where the trees are. All naval colleges. They were built on the site of the Greenwich Palace, where King Henry VIII was born. They was built as hospitals to start with, then became a college to teach the Royal Navy, and today they're part of the University of Greenwich. Just behind them, you'll find the National Maritime Museum. Very nice museum to visit. It's free as well to go into for your own safety. If you are leaving, check all around you. Don't leave any personal belongings aboard.